Welcome to Tavern Talk 716. Coming to you from the Nerd Terminal in Cheektowaga, New York. Here are the hosts. International best-selling author, Keith White Jr. and Lawrence Duran Gomez.
Hey! Oh, speaking of today's show, welcome to Tavern Talk 716. I am Lawrence Gomez, aka Duran, aka the cooler and better looking host. And with me, as always, is my co-host.
Hey, that's me, Keith White Jr., international best-selling children's author, and also handsome, wonderful, fantastic. And sitting next to him, all those things seem that much more true.
Those are all true, actually. So I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. So here we are with another Tavern Talk 716, and what do you have for us today, Keith?
Well, I have that we are here at the Nerd Terminal in Cheektowaga, New York. They are phase 1 open, maybe not open. I'm not sure how that
soft
works.
Open, I think we said.
Soft
open. They're not really open to the public, but they're working toward it.
They are working toward it. So if you have any questions or comments, you can check them out on Facebook. You can check them out. You can email them. I'm going to put all of that down here at the bottom of the screen. Take a look at it, see what's going on.
And they've done some reorganizing, some remodel, and looks like they built up their inventory. Lots of very cool retro vintage toys. So feel free, if you're into that, get in touch with the company and see where they're at and how you can get your hands on some of these awesome collectibles.
Absolutely true. And normally behind us would be the wall of comic books and my books in the bunker, or if we're in a bar, behind us would be some sort of weird pictures and posters and beer advertisements.
Sign.
But instead, today, we've got some old WWE action figures, which are awesome, and I am drinking a Diet Root Beer. I was trying to give Duran one before the show started here, and then he said he was going to punch me in the mouth.
I did say that. No, to correct you, Keith, I said I promised I wasn't going to punch you in the mouth.
That's pretty close to the same thing. I felt threatened either way.
I was trying to alleviate threat, not imply it.
Why did you say it then?
Reassurance.
You reassured me that there could have been a punch.
Yes.
Right.
That's exactly what I was trying to do.
You reassured me that there could have been a punch.
No. Not that there could have been, that there wouldn't be again.
When was there one to begin with?
So anyways, once again, we are at
the Nerd Terminal, Cheektowaga, New York.
I was going to get there.
You were going to get there eventually. Also, this is kind of a special edition of the show. Normally the show drops on Monday. This one is not, and it kind of fits in between two episodes. And if you do watch this show, you may notice that it's not going to make any sense with the continuity. The rest of the shows, which, here's a little secret, we filmed a while ago. So this one will fit right in between. We, because of the lifting of the sanctions in phase 1, we decided to come in and film a special edition here to help promote the store. As you know, we've been here a few times, and the store's been good to us. We're going to try to be good to them. So please ignore the fact that on the regular show, we'll still be cutting back to Nickel T. Buffalo in the quarantine in the store, which obviously doesn't make any sense anymore. So just ignore that. This is the bonus show.
Yeah, giving it back a little extra, but please continue to watch because those other shows do have a lot of really very, very funny moments.
I don't know if they're funny moments, but there are a lot of moments in those shows for sure.
I laughed.
He laughed, and he hasn't even watched them.
It's because I lived them, Keith. I lived them.
That's fair. Also, we came into the show with zero preparation, and even like a normal show, we do like 2%.
Like minimal.
2% preparation. In this show, like -8.
Right.
We actually took last week off of filming because we were on the Ranting Ron show, and
train wreck
of a show, but not train wreck sports. Just
I like
train
those
wreck
guys.
of the show.
I like those guests.
You like the guests? I thought you were saying you like train wreck
I like
sports.
the guests on Ranting Ron show, which was
James from the Edge.
James from the Edge, yep.
And Trippy from 97 Rock.
Formerly of 97 Rock.
Formerly of 97 Rock. They were on the show. I liked that Ron said to us, "Go ahead, guys, talk to each other," and then just said nothing.
Oh,
And
but then he would interject, and he's like, "Oh, I'll have to delete that later."
Right. And also, then it caused us to all talk over each other. So if you want to go back and watch that one, I have no idea if he put that one up or what's going on with that show. But we filmed that, so
For
that's
that
a thing.
for that show, the Ranting Ron moniker, definitely accurate.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're here at the Nerd Terminal, Cheektowaga, New York. I'm going to keep saying it. Soft reopen. You can come here, get your vintage toys. There's comics. There's coffee. I'm pointing at things you can't see. Hopefully this time when we're here, we'll actually remember to take a couple of photographs of the different areas in the store so that we can insert them into the show.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it
We
last
have the
time.
technology. We can make this show
We
better.
actually said it in the episode where we interviewed Jason, the owner. We actually said we were going to insert some photos and stuff that we never took.
But we're gonna fix that.
Right, hopefully, unless we turn it all down, turn the lights off, fold up the tripod, and then leave and forget about it, and then tomorrow I'm like,
I feel like that's what happened last time.
That is exactly
That's
what
what
happened last
happened last
time.
time.
Only this time now we've got a microphone, and we've got lighting, and a whole tripod set up.
And that'll help us remember to take pictures.
Right, because we didn't have any of that last time. We were still waiting for it. It was still quarantine time. We were still waiting for all the equipment to come in the mail.
Yeah, it's weird not being in the bunker. We've had a long stretch of bunkers.
We still have a long stretch of bunker shows all the way through like June.
You're welcome.
On YouTube, we will still be in the bunker through like June or July. So, and then we will be going back to the bunker.
Oh yeah, I enjoy being in the bunker.
We did set up. Actually, no one's even seen that. I said my books. People haven't seen that yet. That's coming soon. The Tavern Talk is my books in the background.
That book
in the
episode
bunker.
was fun.
So all of that's coming soon. If you saw, actually, you will have seen the book wall and the new commercial for my book starring pro wrestling superstar Tango Torres.
That was a fun little commercial.
That commercial actually has more views than all of our episodes of the shows combined.
Wow. Tango
So-
Torres, that's some star power.
We got to get Tango on here.
Star power of Tango Torres. I'm impressed.
And a little bit of extra right here on the show. I've been working on, you don't even know yet, but I've been working on some scripts for a kids show with Tango Torres. Got some
Wow.
ideas, I got some thoughts, I've been talking to some people. So we're going to announce that right here, right now. That's something that may never happen.
That's something, but that also means it may.
If you want to see that, comment below. Let us know what you'd like to see Tango do on his adventures.
Speaking of which, the adventures
You
of
can
Tango
actually-
Torres have to come eventually.
Oh, well, that's actually something I was going to talk to you about. I figured we'd talk about it right on the show. Here.
All right.
So, because we mentioned in another episode, which actually may have not aired yet. So for people watching this, it may not make any sense. But in an episode of Tavern Talk, I should even watch these because I don't know where they air. We talked about doing the day in the life of Tango
Yes.
Torres on this show, but I was actually thinking maybe we put those on the kids show.
Okay.
And make those a fun little
I
segment.
just want to see him because
on the
Tango
kids'
Torres
show.
ends up being very wacky, silly.
So my thoughts, because kids aren't going to watch this show, so we can talk about the kids show without spoiling anything.
Right.
So my thought is the show would be hosted by either Tango Torres or you. I haven't decided.
Yeah, I could do
yet.
that.
And it would be each episode would be filmed somewhere around the Western New York area.
Okay.
And it would be themed. Each episode would be themed to one of my books.
Oh, I like it.
So what we would do, like
a little
say,
cross promotion.
right? So say the first book, and I want to do each episode be based, and we'll go in order. The book. So the first book is Andrew and the Pirates. Is my first book, which I'll put my website down below. Andrew and the Pirates: A Color with Me Adventure. Each episode we based. So the first one is Pirates. So I was thinking we'd film it downtown at the marina by the boats.
Right.
And you would interview like somebody down there related to that, right? And that would be a segment. Then we would have like go to a commercial or whatever. And then we would, come back and you'd have like a day in the life of Tango Torres or something like that. We'd have a little arts and crafts segment where you could make like pirate hats and eye patches at home. And Tango would teach the kids how to do that. And then the episode would end with a cartoon also based on the theme. Like I found a cartoon that's like a pirate, Sinbad the Pirate cartoon. And then that would be how the episode would kind of end, and then we'll come back to Tango just saying goodbye. I also wanted to put in a little segment where a kid reviews the book.
Oh, that's cool.
And not necessarily my kid or your kid, but like some other kid would review the book, and it would just be this kid, like a 5, 6, 7-year-old kid, giving their honest opinion on the book, good, bad, other. We'd put it in there.
All of it.
Let them talk for like 2 minutes after reading the book, and they
Cut
would
them
just
off. Dead cut.
and then we would insert that, and that's kind of the structure of each episode. And I was thinking about how the show would go, and I wanted to get your opinion on it. And I figured right here on the show, it was good to get your, because you didn't know any of this. This is all brand new.
Yeah,
to you.
dropping it right on my
I'm
lap.
dropping the bomb on you right here on the special edition of Tavern
Well,
Talk.
for the Tavern
716.
Talk, 716 audience, I'd
Oh.
gladly love to say yes. I'm 100% on board with that. I'll tell you my real honest opinion after the show's over.
Right, so you'd be even more excited once the show's over.
That's all naturally, of course.
That's what I like to hear. My thought was because the commercial, I've gotten a lot of feedback on the commercial, and all of it's been positive. Really, the only thing people didn't like was Tango Torres. Other than that, they loved the commercial and everything it represented, except for the star of the commercial. So that's what we're going to work on with the show, is getting Tango Torres a little over, you know.
Okay.
Because right now.
Oh man, I thought Tango was money.
No, that was the part they didn't like. They said, "Oh, really? Like everything in that whole commercial from beginning to end, except for Tango Torres." And I said, "Really? Other than my books, the only thing in the commercial is Tango Torres." And they said, "Yeah, exactly." So, and I heard that from 950 people maybe.
I'm not upset about it at all. Tango Torres, I always knew he sucked.
Yeah, so we're gonna get him some acting lessons. We're gonna get him really hitting it hard, and then we're gonna do that show.
Good luck, Tango.
So Tango, I hope you're watching, because we're gonna be calling you soon.
Well,
You never know when I'm gonna stop.
right. That is just like it's on me, and I'm going to take this opportunity to send it back to Keith.
That's right, and here I am. So, again, we're here at the Nerd Terminal, Cheektowaga, New York, for a very special edition. You can probably hear some commotion in the background here, as
A little bit of business going on.
a little bit of the old business happening here in Phase 1. I don't know what that
That
was.
was the business.
That was the business.
That was the business.
What kind of
Somebody get
business
the
do you
business.
participate in? I don't want any of that business. So put some more information. Actually, I might just leave it down here, the email address for the whole episode, other than the part where it says our names, and then any parts where I want to put stuff about me and how great I am. Other than that, we're gonna have stuff down here for the terminal.
Probably have a lot of that going on.
What about how great I am? No, you gotta watch the show. You don't even watch the show that you're on every week. We do this show every week, or every other week, or maybe once a month and spread it out, or 3 episodes in one night, or whatever we film. Letting people behind the curtain a little bit here.
A little bit,
Which is funny because they're gonna watch.
We're very candid.
They're going to watch through June, and we're going to be pretending like it's a new episode that just happened. And if they watch this bonus episode, they're going to see that that is not true at all. So don't watch this bonus episode.
Yep. Skip. Just stop. Pause right now.
And then unpause,
Skip
watch the
ahead.
rest of it. No, watch the rest of it.
Skip ahead to the end of this.
Yeah, we already got your view numbers, so it's fine. You know, I can look at the stats of how long people watch the show for.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Look
that
at
was
the
a
stats of
thing.
how many views we got and how long
And
people
you
generally
can find
stick
out
with
when
the
we
videos.
lost them.
Yeah, well, it just says how long of it. I guess unless they start in the middle, I guess. But it'll just tell me how long. They usually stick with us for like 5 or 6 minutes.
5
So-
minutes of glory.
Which is
What
probably
they're
why the
getting.
commercial's doing so well. It's only a minute long, so they can't really get out of
Yeah,
there before it
dude,
ends.
attention spans. They're like they're so
Right.
tiny. Dude.
We got to start like a minute long Tavern Talk show.
We're just gonna edit all the frills out.
All right, so just me.
So it's gonna be like,
It'll be cut. and-
hi Keith, Lawrence, Tango, 716, beer, drinking, fun.
See you next week. Yeah.
Yep.
That was even less than a minute, I think. That was good. It was like a half a minute. That was pretty good. So again, we went in with no preparation on this show at all. This was kind of a last minute.
We were
thing, so-
talking about, we got sidetracked. We were talking about how
We always get
I don't even
sidetracked.
watch this show.
You don't watch this show, so you have no
Well,
idea.
here we are trying to get viewers for our little weird talk show, and I can't even watch it.
Yeah, you don't even watch it. We're trying to pick up viewers
So
every week.
sad.
Every week we're pushing for people to watch this show, and you don't even watch this show, and you are half of this show.
I gotta get on top of watching it and trying to expose it. to
Although
the
if
public.
Ranting Ron was involved right now, he would say a third of the show.
Oh man.
Because he believes that he's a third of the show, whereas
Yeah.
he has been fired by Duran
Twice.
and still keeps pushing. And speaking of that, did you see all those Twitter polls he puts up? Or he'll say like, "This is our top 10, whatever."
I know. Yeah, we both commented like, who's top 10?
Who's top 10?
We weren't involved in this at all.
And it's wrong, 100% wrong. Ranting Wrong.
That's a better name.
Ranting Wrong?
Ranting Wrong.
Ranting Wrong. So he loves when we talk about him. So if anybody's watching this and they feel slighted by the way we talk about him, he loves it. He thinks it's great. So don't hurt.
Add it on in the comments.
If you want to go to the comments and talk bad about him, please do, because he loves it.
A safe space.
A
safe space in the
for
comments.
Ranting Wrong.
Go nuts. Go nuts, YouTube. We know you love it.
So so I thought I got nothing else really going on. The quarantine's really just starting then, so I thought we would talk about the kids show. So did you have any suggestions and things you want to add or take out from
I always liked kids shows because they can just be wacky. Like you just can be playful and wacky and silly, and that's how I live my life really. If you tune into any of the I guess our future episodes, my wardrobe just gets more and more outrageous.
If you keep tuning in the future, you're going to see some stuff. You're going to see a golden god. You're going to see wackiness. Wackiness will ensue.
So I like to remain young by staying playful and wacky. And I feel like that's the best thing that child shows offer is a youthful exuberance and silliness. And so I'm looking forward to putting my own spin on that if I'm as involved with the product as I would like to be. And I'm going over my time. I'm going to hand it back to Keith and see what he has to say, adding on to what
That's the most talking you've done in all, I think, of the episodes we've done combined. That's the
well,
most
we talked about something
done,
that I would like to talk about.
I'm glad. But you never actually answered my question.
What was the question?
If there was anything that you would want to add to my idea or take away from it.
Oh, I feel like that.
Or you just think it's perfect already.
I hit that at the end. I feel like that's what I'm looking forward to the most is putting my own spin on that wacky, fun.
So what you're saying is, as it stands, you have nothing to add at the moment. You're going to wait until it's more in the creative process.
Correct. I'm a very shoot from the hip kind of individual where it's like I might not put much planning in it, but on the spot, boom, we might come up with magic. We might not, but we may.
Yeah, you can watch our show and see that sometimes we come up with magic and sometimes not.
Oh, there's a lot of not, but I feel like for the 100 not moments, there's one or two
we sprinkle it
gold
in there.
moments.
You sprinkle the gold in. You don't want to give people too much.
Right.
Because then they
gotta give them something.
Right, because then they'll. What was that?
Reel them in.
That was reeling them in?
I'm just not going to pantomime anymore.
I didn't know what that was.
I was fishing.
You look like you're shucking corn.
I've never fished.
You were like, yeah, shuck. You obviously don't fish. That's not a fishing. The fishing rod, you hold it and you in a circular motion. You were like shucking corn.
A little bit of the Hollywood Blondes rolling the camera?
No, well, kind of like that, but now you have a really small little fishing rod. I don't know what that is either.
Sorry.
God, I wish this was actual beer. The show is so much easier to do with you when I have actual beer to drink. I didn't realize that I only enjoy doing the show so much because I'm hammered.
Keith is only my friend because we drink together.
I'm only your friend because we drank together for so long that I didn't realize until this moment who you really are, corn shucker.
It's a whole new future. The future is bright, and it's not just the camera.
The camera is bright. The light on the camera. We normally have big lighting things here,
which are soft.
I'm sure people don't want to hear this. Every week I talk about things that you can't see beyond the camera, but every week we have these big lighting things, and you felt they were too heavy. So I'm going to tell everybody out there that you said your exact words were, "I didn't bring the lighting because it's so heavy." So instead we're using my little light that sits right above the lens of the camera and just blinds you for an entire half an hour. Your lights would have been a much better choice.
It's abrasive.
It is, but we needed it. We needed light. So
here we are.
So that's a thing.
Indeed it is. But the production value has increased
every week
with better lighting.
Every week.
And the addition of microphones.
And I was just telling you before we started filming that I have something coming in the mail for the bunker. I'm not going to say what it is because the people watching at home won't see it until like July or August because we filmed so many episodes. But it's going to be, it's really going to add a lot.
Wow, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And now I have to wait just like you viewers.
Yeah, you have to wait till Tuesday. They have to wait till July. So.
Oh yeah, that's right, because we can start filming when it comes in. They
Right.
won't see it until the show ends.
Right. You see, you're there when we film.
Time.
Yes, when we film, you're there. So.
Am I?
Well, physically. You're physically there.
At least physically.
At least Tango Torres is.
The mask is there.
Always. He did. I don't know if that aired yet. I was gonna say he hosted a show with
Oh, did
Salvatore
he?
Morocco that may or may not have aired yet. I don't know. But that was a really good one. I thought those two came in and really did a good job hosting the show. I think it's the first time the two of them have ever been on camera together.
Yeah, they were supposed to wrestle once, and there was some sort of
Shenanigans.
mix-up.
I understand. There were shenanigans.
So, I'm gonna see that eventually because
Right.
I am going to watch all of these episodes.
So again, we're here at the Nerd Terminal, Cheektowaga, New York. You could get your retro toys, your retro comics, your retro everything really. Anything and anything you can want. Video games, I believe they're going to be doing. All right, I'm getting the thumbs up from off camera. They're going to do video games. They're going to be, they got all kinds of areas on the other side. They're going to do hangouts and viewings and just anything nerd related, anything cool. You got ideas for something you want to see them do? Shoot them an email, send them a message, say, you know what would be cool in your store is this. And they may steal that idea from you. So there you go.
And it's not just, well, as you were saying, I just want to elaborate a little further. It's not just a store. You don't just come here.
It's an experience.
Yeah, you don't just come here and purchase something.
Right.
They've really made a space for, like, it is the Nerd Terminal. It's like a hub, a safe space for fans of vintage anything. And I really, really can't endorse it enough if you're a fan of retro cartoons, film, toys, whatever it is. This is the spot for you.
And the craziest part, that they convinced us to do this for free.
That's wild. Well, I mean, we're fans, so
Yeah.
so it helps when you enjoy something.
Right. Well, that's true. Also, I possibly, when things turn back around and everything's back to as normal as it's going to get. Speaking of normal here, I'm going to go a little off track here. But I got a gift.
that new normal.
I got a gift here. I don't know if you can see this. This is a Salvatore Morocco face mask that I got from somebody today. Not somebody who thinks highly of themselves in any way that they would give
Very humble. Very
give
humble.
their friends a mask with their own face on it. Also wearing. Why don't you also show them your
Oh,
shirt
yes.
this week?
This happens to be one of my favorite photos of myself, and I've said that on many occasions. And
You say that about every photo.
a
of
very
yourself.
close friend of mine, Deborah Hughes, in fact, Sissy Fit of the Queen City Roller Derby.
Very close.
Very close.
Like,
For my birthday,
about
made
as
the
close
shirt
as
up,
it gets.
and I can't be more in love with it. It's just a fantastic shirt, and
In
she put
fact-
it on pink, and I feel it suits me
In fact,
entirely.
is she going to be mad that you just called her a very close friend?
Oh, I don't know if I should. That it's my girlfriend.
Right.
I just didn't feel
don't-
like that was.
Why? You've said it on the show before.
Well, okay.
And I've said it. I just feel like if she watches this back, because she actually does
Well,
watch
I
this
wasn't
show,
gonna say who it was. At
But you
first.
did say it.
Yeah.
So then you should correct yourself, because like if I was on the show and I was like, you know, I said a very good friend of mine, and then I said my wife's name, she'd be mad.
All right.
Like that's
Well, my apologies. Let's correct that right away so that I don't get in trouble. It is my girlfriend,
All right.
Deborah Hughes, Sissy Fit.
All right, I got you, Deb. Don't worry.
And she's fantastic. She really, really overdid it for my birthday this year, and I'm just super happy. I had to bring it on the show. That's how happy I was with it.
I know, it's awesome.
And and also while we're on giving credits out, the masks that you just showed were made by another dear friend, not girlfriend. I don't want to calling my girlfriend
one is
a dear
friend.
friend.
This one's okay to say friend.
Seriously, just a dear friend. My brother's girlfriend, in fact, running a business. Do you have?
Is it Timeless Babes?
Timeless
still?
Babes.
Okay. I didn't know she changed it. So
Yes,
is there
Timeless
information where they
Babes.
can find them? Can we put that
There's
down here?
Yep, Timeless Babes. There's a Facebook and an Instagram, and lots of cool memorabilia, handmade, handcrafted,
Yeah. She makes some awesome stuff too.
handcrafted
I'm a
jewelry.
big fan of the purses made out of records.
Yes, those are cool.
Awesome.
Lots of record art, painted, vinyl, just a plethora of handcrafted materials And those masks are just one example of what she's capable of.
Yes.
And they turned out fantastic.
So what I was gonna say is, before I sidetrack myself, you didn't do that. I completely sidetracked myself. I was gonna say, once the world is back open and things are running, and the store is running again, I may start teaching a drawing and or writing class here at the terminal. So if you want to come down, and maybe I'll teach you how to draw some of the characters from my books, or maybe something else. I'm not that far along yet into thinking about it, but that's something to look forward to. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm gonna get to teach a class on something.
That's very cool.
At
very
some
cool.
point,
And
to some people.
And I'm a fan of your style. It's so fun.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word, it's so fun. It's so just genuine that it's unique. And I would love to
I was
see
recently told that my style is quirky.
that. Quirky.
That's
It's
what I
a
told
fun-
about the commercial.
Okay.
One of the people I talked to about the commercial said that they really enjoyed how quirky it was.
Hate Tango Torres.
And no, that
But
wasn't
the art
somebody
is
that
quirky.
hated Tango
Oh,
Tours. That
okay.
person, that was the only person that liked Tango Tours, I think. No, it was very, the commercial, and just my style in general was very quirky. And I was like, you know what, I never thought of it that way. I like that term. I like quirky. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. So that's how I'll go. It's quirky. The style for which I put the commercial together, editing and all that stuff. Did you at least watch the commercial?
Yes.
Okay,
I at
so
least
that
watched
you've
the
seen.
commercial.
Is
I
that what
can
you committed?
commit. I can commit 60 seconds.
61, I think it was 61 seconds. So you didn't see the last second.
I cut it off.
I put a big middle finger up on the screen, the last second.
Oh, I missed it. You got away with it. You pulled the fast one there.
Always thinking I am. So, so the world, as I said many times, we're here at the Nerd Terminal, Cheektowaga, New York. Information at the bottom. We're getting pretty close to the end of the show here. We didn't really go anywhere or do anything. We just, there was no prep, so here we are. We just get mostly here just to promote the show. This is a
We
bonus
talked about
episode,
ourselves.
so-
We gave credit out to
Yeah.
awesome individuals, Deborah Hughes and Rebecca Kulik. And that's about the show.
Yeah, that is about the show. So we came out here just to promote the store, so we did that. And this is a bonus episode sandwiched in between two episodes where it doesn't make any sense. So,
It
as
sounds
always,
like our show as usual.
Yeah. As always, I am international best-selling children's author Keith White Jr. I am with.
And I am Lawrence Salvatore Duran Morocco Gomez.
That is not your name.
It is today.
What is it again? Say it again.
Lawrence Salvatore Duran Morocco Gomez.
Are you sure that's what you said?
Well, we do have the ability to play it back now,
Right.
don't we?
We do. So, and I won't. So you won't. Nobody will know until it's on the air. All right. Either way,
Signing off.
this has been Tavern Talk 716, and we'll see you down the road in the bunker, or maybe here at the terminal.